So I've had this truck sitting here for a while now, and honestly, I've been putting off starting this build for way too long. So it begins today. If you're new here, my name is Taylor, that's Cedar, and this is my 1988 Ford Ranger. I am so excited to begin the build on this thing. It's near and dear to my heart because it was originally purchased back in 1988 by my grandparents, and it's been in the family ever since. So what we're gonna do today in this video is talk about all of the plans that I have for this Ranger, from the engine to the rear end to everything in between. Before we do that, let's do a little bit of a walk around so I can show off how it currently sits today, as well as some of the few things that I already have done to it. Then once we do that, we'll jump right into the plans and all the big details and figure out what comes next. So here it is. This is my 1988 Ford Ranger. It's got the 2.9 liter 6-cylinder with an automatic transmission in it. It's the XLT package. Of course, it's a single cab with the long bed. And I've done a few things to it. I threw a front suspension kit from Skyjacker on it, some bigger Falcon tires and some new wheels on it. Mounted in some new LED round headlights that look really good. Some fog lights, just some small projects that I've done over the years that I've owned this thing. The tires, wheels, suspension was very, very recent. A little bit of background on the truck itself is that my grandparents bought it brand new in '88 and drove it until my grandmother no longer was able to drive. And then they gave it to me about 10 years ago, and I fixed it up and got it running again and, drove it. And then old truck problems started happening. I blew a transmission in it, fixed that, started overheating, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, it's been sitting here for the last couple years, just ready to be built. So that's about the story on the Ranger. Let's go show off just the interior real quick and then talk about what's coming next. So I haven't really done anything. Oh, the dog likes to get in there, so Cedar's gonna jump on in and sit down. I haven't really done anything crazy to the Ranger on the inside. Really all I did was added a dash mat to it when I first got it because it's all cracked and sun faded. Added a stereo for a little modern conveniences. And that's really it. It does have the power locks and the power window here, so that's great. I've had to fix up some of the regulators and motors in there, but not really planning on doing anything in here other than hanging out, having a good time, but no upgrades other than the steering wheel material is getting deteriorating and it's getting pretty gross and sticky. So got some new road bike bar tape that's gonna go on the brown stuff and wrap that. Otherwise, that's about it. All right, Cedar, come on. Come on. Thank you, sir. Good boy. So I've got a lot of really fun stuff planned for the Ranger. The overall goal is to keep it a reliable daily driver. However, you can't just have boring vehicles. So about 3 years ago, I bought a 1997 Ford Explorer. That thing has the 5-liter V8 in it with the automatic trans and the rear end that I want. So all of that is gonna get ripped out of the Explorer and thrown into here. Long term, that's the plan. This is not gonna be a race truck, it's not getting a cage, so I know it's a 2-wheel drive. I got a Toyota Tacoma, that's the 4-wheel drive, that's the off-road vehicle, and for the snow and all that. This is just gonna be the fun daily driver, just honestly trying to do right by my grandparents. That's all this truck is, have something fun in life. So that brings us to today. I'll be honest, I don't have any experience with a project of this scale. Never done engine swaps, never done transmission jobs, anything like that. I do have enough mechanical background and experience on the other vehicles, from the maintenance stuff to long travel kits and rear suspensions and all that, that I feel comfortable tackling this, but I'm really excited to learn some new skills along the way and honestly kind of push what I know. So what I feel like I need to do first is start to build my confidence. So in order to do that, I'm gonna start with the rear end. We're gonna take the Ford 8.8-inch out of the Explorer and throw it into the Ranger first. To do that, we're gonna take the bed and the camper shell and all that stuff off to have access to the axle, as well as the fuel tanks and all the other stuff that's gonna get restored along the way. So with that being said, if you're excited to watch this project unfold, if you're excited to learn with me as I probably screw a whole bunch of stuff up and wish I didn't, please hit that subscribe button or just stay tuned to this. This is a brand new channel from scratch, so I'm really excited to get going with it. And more importantly, I'm really excited to do my grandparents the justice that I feel like they deserve just by doing this truck right and kind of bringing it to its former glory. So thanks y'all for tuning in. What do you think, Cedar? Think we did a good job on the first YouTube video there? It's been a long time since we done all that, huh, bud? Yeah. Thanks for being the shop pup with me today. Good boy.